By posting a private video of Jim Jones online, Camron has suddenly kicked off a social media frenzy. What was supposed to be a private moment is now being watched by millions of people, and the shocking video has left fans, celebrities, and insiders in disbelief. Questions over Camron's intentions have been raised by the video, which has shocked the hip-hop world by showing Jim in a very vulnerable and intimate moment. Jim Jones finds it difficult to convey his viewpoint and preserve his reputation as the video becomes viral, forcing him into crisis mode. This is a betrayal narrative that goes beyond the video itself. Jim's partner, Chrissy Lampin, is incensed and prepared to strike back, denouncing Camron for acting beyond an acceptable bound. Why is this leak happening? Was the attack intended to discredit Jim, or was there another, more sinister reason? The stakes could hardly be higher as feelings are rising. For all the shocking updates, keep watching because this drama is just getting started. Fans were struck with disbelief when the video first appeared, and it quickly broke out in other media. It was the talk of the hip-hop scene within hours. Despite Camron's reputation for erratic behavior, nobody could have predicted this. To exacerbate the situation, Jim Jones, who was once seen to be among the most reputable figures in the field, was suddenly at the center of an unexpected scandal. It was an unvarnished, real, and startling piece of footage. It immediately raised questions about who it was that caught Jim in a private moment with an unknown individual. Jim appeared to be acting very differently in the video, which left people wondering if there was a mistake or if Camron had set up the scene on purpose. Speculation was rampant. Was it a deliberate attempt by Camron to discredit Jim, or was it the result of a betrayal motivated by more profound tensions? Reactions from fans and celebrities filled social media as the video spread around the internet. Others said Jim had always kept his private life private, while others were shocked and disappointed. Now the world may see it exposed. The impact of the leak was indisputable. It was widespread and had no one immune to its repercussions. When word of the video circulated, Jim's longtime partner, Chrissy Lampin, refused to remain silent. Chrissy was furious. She was known for her strong nature and her everlasting loyalty to Jim. She became a pivotal character in the drama that was developing, responding on social media and expressing her rage by posting, "How could you stab us in the yo? Back like this? You can't get this back, Camron. You overreached yourself." Her remarks simply made the drama more intense. Fans quickly flooded the comment section with their thoughts, with some showing support for Chrissy and others raising doubts about if she was more involved than she admitted. Some even suggested that she and Camron had secret connections that no one was aware of. Chrissy was expressing her indignation, but Jim was in full crisis mode. He tweeted ambiguous things like, "Don't believe everything you see. It's not what it seems like." However, the harm had already been caused. There was no spin that could undo the impact the video had made. According to those speaking behind closed doors, Jim was furious and felt completely deceived by Camron's behavior. After years of friendship, Jim was unaware of this development. They had previously been said to be at odds, but nobody anticipated it would go this bad. Some insiders suggested that Camron had been harboring resentment for a while, and that he wanted to take charge of the story by releasing the tape. The rap scene was ablaze with rumors as Jim struggled to decide how to react. For some admirers, it was really a publicity gimmick, a calculated attempt to create drama and increase Camron and Jim's visibility. A deep personal betrayal that could permanently harm their friendship and jobs was what others perceived as being significantly more serious. When Camron wrote the mysterious remark, "The truth always surfaces," on his Instagram, the narrative became more complex. His followers jumped on the post, many of them jumping in to express their shock and annoyance, even though he didn't explicitly acknowledge that he had leaked the video. Camron was defended by some fans who said there might be more layers to the narrative that haven't been revealed, while others attacked him, accusing him of taking advantage of Jim's private affairs to create drama for his personal gain. The video continued to make headlines, and as it spread, Jim and Camron came under more and more criticism. The breach has evolved beyond a brief viral incident. It was escalating into a serious emergency. Jim was not just going to be humiliated in public. His legacy in hip-hop, relationships, and profession might all be significantly impacted by the aftermath he was dealing with. Chrissy made it apparent that she would not allow it to go unnoticed by defending herself with a string of flaming posts. She was demanding answers from Camron, asking him to justify his decision to betray Jim. The more people started to doubt Camron's motives, the more pressure he was under. Was there another reason behind the film leak, or had he done it for benefit? The drama developed in real time over the course of many days, with fans caught in the middle of a heated argument between two legendary hip-hop artists. Opinions differed. While some gathered around Jim, claiming he wasn't deserving of such treatment, others questioned whether he was as innocent as he appeared by pointing to his prior deeds. In the meantime, Chrissy became a rock for Jim's supporters, promising to always be there for him. It became clear that was just the beginning of a much larger story as the controversy grew. But what would happen next? Would Jim and Camron's friendship survive this betrayal, or would the two hip-hop icons' era come to an end? The audience was tense, anticipating the next development in this developing story. Days went by, and the drama only got more intense. Camron, who was always adept at igniting controversy, wasn't prepared to see the storm subside before making sure his viewpoint was heard. He dropped clues in a succession of mysterious Instagram images and ambiguous tweets that only served to fan the flames. One post he made had the words "truth stings," along with a picture of himself in a contemplative position. He implied in another, "Not everyone who grins at you is loyal," which left admirers wondering if he was referring to Jim or someone else. The media jumped in, dissecting every emoji and phrase to attempt to figure out what Camron was really up to. Jim Jones, meanwhile, tried not to lose his temper in public. He made some attempts to downplay the incident in interviews, claiming that the video was a complete miscommunication. Jim defended his reputation by emphasizing that the film didn't provide the complete picture, and advising viewers not to make snap judgments about him based on a single vulnerable moment. Despite his attempts to recast the story, supporters were still split.